Okay, Dave, we are live. Welcome to this live broadcast together with Dave Jackson from Derby, and we're having a live session for Auto1 Car Care Products by Theo Miller in Derbyshire in the UK. How are you doing, Dave?
I'm doing fine, Eddie. Thank you.
What can we tell the nice people who are listening about Theo and his great company?
Well, we've got an original product because the formula has been designed by Theo himself, and I can testify, having used the product, that it really works amazing. It really is a good car cleaning product. Needless to say that it's out without water, so it's saving on the environment. It is biodegradable as well. It's kind of a must-have, without going into too much detail. Imagine, you're going to fill up a bucket of water to go out and wash the car, or connect the hose pipe up and get all that ready to squirt water all over the car just so you can start washing it. Forget it. Just put all those extras aside, go down to a little cloth and a little spray, and you go out and you clean your car. And it's done within 15 minutes. And it lasts longer because of the actual polish formula that's within the cleansing the product. It actually lasts longer than a normal car wash because you actually waxing it as well. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. Everybody should have some in the cupboard, you know.
But why does it save money? Saves money. It saves money and time is the slogan.
Yeah, it saves money. It's definitely going to save you money because everybody nowadays is on a water meter, so we actually pay for the amount of water we use. So it's saving you money straight away because you're not using extra water to wash your car. It saves you money if you don't wash your car yourself, if you take it to a car wash, because they're talking, minimum of £5 upwards. And then you're going to have your car cleaned probably once a month. And this is going to last you, one bottle is going to last you probably 6 months, you know?
Hmm.
So if you,
One bottle, 6 months.
easy.
Well, I was
Yeah.
thinking more for taxi drivers. I mean, these people need to have their taxi clean every day, I suppose.
Well, it's so good. The product's so good that you wouldn't need to use it every day
Right.
because it's gonna. What happens is it in a normal scenario, you wash your car, and then slowly the dirt from the road and the rain and everything would start to stick to the car. But with this special wax formula of this Auto One Wash product,
Hmm.
it actually leaves such a gleam and such a shine on the car that the dirt doesn't stick to it.
Right.
So it's staying cleaner longer. He did a little experiment. Last time I saw Theo, I actually went in his car, and he'd done just the bonnet of his car with this Auto One Wash.
Right.
And the rest of the car he'd done with a normal cleaning. And then he watched over, and he said to me, this is 6 weeks of not cleaning the car, right? So, yeah. And then you could see the rest of the car, how it had collected, all the dirt was stuck to it, and now the bonnet was still relatively clean.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, so that was like, real visual proof that his product is doing what it says.
Right. Right. It didn't fall from the sky. This product from
Well,
Theo.
exactly. He spent many years developing this formula,
Right. Right.
you know?
And
It's been work. Yeah.
he must have cleaned quite a few cars himself, I suppose.
He actually works for a very prestigious BMW dealership because
Hmm.
he's a high class valeter, and he works for a very well known BMW dealership here in the UK,
Right.
and does a lot of their top end cars. So
Hmm.
yes, he's very busy. And using it, he always using his own formulas as well.
Right. Right. And how long has he been developing these products? You know, how many years?
Yes, he's been working with this Auto1 product for the last 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when he brought out the Auto1 trade. But he actually was working with these products for the last 20 years. So he knows his stuff. He's actually been working in the valeting industry for 20 years
20
now.
years already? Wow.
Yeah, yeah,
That's quite amazing.
yeah.
And the price, is it a good price that he's
It's
charging?
it's very reasonable. It's very competitive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and there's different sizes. You don't have to commit to buying like the 800 milliliter spray. You can come down to the 500 milliliter spray, and so you could get a tester. You know, it's very and it is very competitive in today's market.
So basically, people can contact Theo, ask for a sample or a tester, and if they like it, they can order it, and they'll be a customer for life. Basically, they're gonna like it so much.
That's right.
Well, I can imagine that if you would have to clean your car with the old-fashioned way, so to speak, like with water and a bucket.
Yeah.
I remember Theo saying that he used to clean the cars for a Japanese car importer, I think, and so the cars came from the boat, and then they had to be cleaned, and then after they were cleaned, they went to the showroom for sales.
Yeah.
And he said they used to have to take off the plastic and then they have to clean it. He said, but if you clean with water, then what you have to do is you have to clean it. You have to use the water, but you have to dry it first before you
That's
can
right.
wax it.
That's right.
And with this, because you're not using any water, you don't have to dry anything.
That's right.
So that already saves like 15 minutes, he says. And if you're doing a lot of cars, so
Yeah.
so I suppose he's selling these products right now to a lot of car valeters and detailers in the UK, I suppose.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. It's too bad that Theo himself isn't here, but instead we're now talking to, or I'm talking to his good old buddy, David Jackson from Derby himself. And yeah, well, hopefully next time Theo can also join us and join this live stream like we're doing now. I mean, it's really cool to have a live stream going, and let's see the results after this. But for all the people that are thinking, maybe I should try this, what should they do to get their hands on this product?
They should just call Theo. There's a telephone number that we're showing on a picture that's going to be coming up pretty soon. And they can give him a call, arrange either to have a personal meeting, or they can just pass on their address and the product will be sent via post.
Great. Great. Well, I think it's really one of the best car cleaning products available on the market today. And yeah, I really enjoyed this conversation. So thank you very much, Dave, for your
You're
presence as a bona fide representative of Theo Miller.
Tried and tested.
Is there anything else that we forgot to talk about, Dave?
I could give you the little story. The last time I was visiting at my son's, his girlfriend was there, and he was just about to go out and clean her car, and he was just standing at the sink, and he was getting a bucket and a sponge, and he was just about to put the bucket under the sink. I said, "What are you doing, son?" He said, "I'm just going out to clean my girlfriend's car." I said, "Well, why don't you try this Auto1 wash?" And he just totally forgot that I had it, and I'd been working with Theo. And he said, "Yeah, okay." So I gave him the one bottle, and I gave him two cloths. I said, "You put it on, you spray it on, you wipe it off with this one, and you buff it up with this one, and pick an area, probably a meter square to work with at a time." And he went outside. He came back within 15 minutes, and he said, I give that my thumbs up, Dave. Dad, he says, if you want my testimony, I'll give it any time.
Cool.
So that was
So, so,
great. Yeah.
so, what is the experience then? I mean, you grab the ball. Do you need to shake it, or is it all?
No, no, just literally, you've got to buy. It's literally like, if you went to the superstore and you brought a glass cleaner because you wanted to clean your windows,
Mm-hmm.
and you got a bottle and it was a spray bottle,
Mm-hmm.
800 milliliters or so, and you went home, you'd take a cloth and you'd spray the liquid on the window and you'd wipe the window, then you'd take another cloth and you'd literally wipe the window dry or cleaner. You take one to take the dirt off and one to buff it up, and
Mm.
that's it. That's what you do with this spray, but it's only on a car, and it takes up. You can use it on your wheels or your trim. It cleans everything. It takes off all the grime and all the dirt. It's amazing.
Wow. But
Not
you,
no jet washing, nothing.
yeah, 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 yeah. So, but is it only used on cars, or can you can?
No, it's used on caravans, motorbikes, mobile buggies, beach buggies. It's used on any type of chrome, metallic, anything that needs to have a shine. You literally used it on.
Hmm. And is he only selling this car wash, car
No,
wash
he
and wax?
sells the cloths, he sells brushes, he sells. There are certain different formulas for interior, for cleaning vinyl, for cleaning leather, and there are all different types of products.
And he also sells those. So
Yes,
so
yes.
so it's not just one product, but it's basically.
No, it's an array of products. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Cool. And he has a website as well.
Auto1wash.com, .co.uk, sorry. Auto1wash. Yes,
COUK. Yeah.
co.uk.
Yeah. 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 We'll put it on the screen. We can add it later, I suppose. Yes. It's great. It's really great. And he's also involved in car racing team or something? Was that?
He's actually involved with a couple. Just recently, he's made contact with a Dutch racing team.
Oh.
Yeah,
And what does he do for these guys?
he's hoping to get them to obviously buy his product
Mm-hmm.
and also to advertise, do some advertising with them because they're always, race meetings, other cars, other drivers, other race type people will see the advertisement.
Okay. And about Theo himself, what kind of a person is Theo, if you would meet him as on a personal level?
He's an absolutely jolly chap. He really is as jolly as his picture suggests.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So people shouldn't basically hesitate to give him a call. He's a very friendly guy. I have
That's
that.
right.
I share that same experience indeed. So for those who are interested in these products, go ahead and give him a call or send him an email or visit the website or go to Facebook. Best Detailing Products. I think he's got a. Let's see, where is it? Best Auto Detailing Supplies. He's got Best Car Cleaning Products Review. He's got a Facebook group, a public group that you can go to and you can join and you can ask questions there if you want. And you can post things, of course. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. The website is still under development, but I think that's always the case with websites. They're always under development. Okay, well, it doesn't really matter where Theo is. I mean, I can explain to the people that he's in Derby, in the town of Derby, in Derbyshire, in Middle England. So basically, in the dead center of England, of the UK, so to speak. And I think that if you order his products, you'll have it like probably, if you're in the UK, you probably have it almost the next day, I suppose, Dave. What do you think?
Yeah, that's right. Next day delivery.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, I suppose that's it. There's a lot of information on Facebook at the moment, and we keep on adding more information. We haven't added any pricing yet, but if you want to have the actual prices, then just contact Theo Miller from auto1wash.co.uk. My name is Eddy. I'm a friend of Dave, and I'm helping Theo and Dave with their search engine optimization and social media optimization and YouTube optimization, basically, because right now we're streaming our first broadcast using software called Open Broadcaster into a live stream on YouTube, and we're doing this on a Friday, October the 2nd on 2015. And I'm in the Netherlands. It's in a village called Noordwijk. It's about 30 kilometers below Amsterdam and 20 kilometers above The Hague. It's a coastal place. It's very nice. You should definitely go there. Noordwijk is in so-called village in the bulb area. And okay, Dave, this is the call to stop, I suppose. So thank you very much, and for listening, and thank you, Dave, for this attendance. And I hope that.
Back in a minute, Ed.
Yeah. Okay, Dave. Now I have to stop streaming somewhere, and let's see how we do that. Okay, thank you very much, and goodbye.